Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back. All right, Friday, June 14th. I wish each and every one of you a wonderful weekend, a peaceful weekend, okay? All right, a party weekend, for sure. All right, that's what I'm doing. All right, let's talk about today's energy. So today's energy is about though your heart may be weary with doubt and distrust, love anyway. Love yourself and love the process. As difficult as it may be at times, because we do. We tend to all doubt and distrust things around us happening, and yet the heart still beats, right? The heart still beats, and we're only given what we are able to receive and handle, okay? We're only able to handle so much, and that the heart knows. Okay. All right, June 14th, 2019. Let's do it. I'm hearing that song, I Got a Feeling. I love that song. All right, I got a feeling. Says the high priestess. Okay. Let's see what the universe wants us to know. No more fears, no more doubts. See? That's great. Good, good, good. Okay, so the Palace of this one's Wands. Okay, so no fear, not fearful of moving forward, but I'm not sure if we're completely ready to do so, but wow, oh my God, look at this. I got a feeling, yes, huge love, huge self-love, okay? All right, let's talk about that. No more fear, going after love, being love, experiencing love, knowing you are the beauty of this love. Yeah, because that's what it is. It's the common denominator is love. We can't forget that because that's what it is. Judgment reversed. No more judging self. No more fearful of moving forward. The only upright card here is the Ace of Cups. That tells you something huge. It tells you that exactly what we're talking about here. No more fear. No more fear and distrust of moving forward. You see that? Allowing what? Allowing this huge love to come into your life, not externally. This is about you finally accepting. That's what this is. This is allowing love to come to you. This is knowing your worth. This is a new beginning. Yes. It's like the Buddha, you know? Come on. It's a good weekend. Six of Swords. Moving forward, but not in a sense of it's a good moving forward. It's getting out of your head and into your heart. That's what it is. Out of your head. and into your heart. Going for it. Going for it. Let's keep looking at little here. Okay? No more mischief, no more doubts. Because, you know, this beautiful little page of wands is like, let's do this quickly. Let's do it now. What's happening? Instead, we're saying, these are reversed, right? Because they are. Instead, we are receiving the blessings in a way that balances us. This is a balanced movement forward. It's internal. It's knowing that we now are balanced in thoughts and feelings. We're not up in our heads. We're not trying to shake it up. We're not trying to go from one extreme to another. Okay? We're not. The page of wands reversed is extremes sometimes. It can be an extreme and movement from one thing to another, because what happens when we are in a hurried state of mind, that's the ego playing out. Okay? When this is upright, sometimes with this, you're looking at, let's move fast, let's move quick, let's do things without thinking. That's not what's happening. We are settling ourselves into a balanced state of knowing who we are, knowing that the blessings are coming, are here now, that we love ourselves and that we are not doubtful and not fearful. Okay? And for some, for sure, not getting a second chance with someone who was mischievous. Okay? Someone immature, maybe, could be someone immature in your environment. This is your external too. This is externally someone wanting to see if they can rock the boat. Yeah? Okay? But they can't, because you're settled and secure in the knowing and the faith. Clearly, the faith that love is coming to you, coming right at you. And that it's because of your love. It's because you love. New beginnings. How beautiful. Okay. And something gets revealed. Something comes out. We saw this card the other day, and we saw this card. Something comes in and becomes enlightened. The sun and the moon is the mother and father again. The sun is the father and the moon is the mother. And we have two polar opposites here, feminine and masculine. Okay, so understand that the merging is feminine and masculine. We are not accepting into our environment any mischief, any fear, any doubt. We've reversed these so that we can be balanced. Our decisions are balanced and moving in a way that now is like serene. Serene. Look at the water. It's calm. The love is balanced. The love is mirrored. This is mirrored. A mirrored sense. When you look in the mirror, what do you see, right? You see yourself loving yourself. Because even if you're with someone, that is a mirror reflection of yourself. Okay, I love this. Okay, and the blessings were, it was upright and right under here. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, I love it. So no more fear, going after the love that we rightfully deserve. After being shown, you know, I mean, these cards are down here because, let me show you. These cards are here for today, but these cards came from the other day. So this is a progression. You see what's happening? The mother and father of the universe is still here to let us know that they've got our back, number one, first and foremost, yes? And to tell us that the feminine and masculine, okay, the feminine and masculine is supporting us and bringing in blessings from the universe, because they are the universe, right? Just pouring blessings upon us this weekend, for sure. And there's no more immature activity, no more going from high to low, from happy to sad, you know, kind of like bipolar-ish, which I don't really like to use that word because that is, for some, a very real situation. And I don't intend to, I don't like to put that out there into the universe because that it's a real dis-ease of someone's mind, emotional state. But for the purpose of this reading, that's what this is. Someone finally balancing out, right, their emotions. The waters are calm. There's no more fear. The angels are there, but I seriously do not see this as a second chance for anything. I really see this more as I'm not judging myself because I'm scared of who I have become. It depends on how I feel when the cards are coming and what is surrounding. Everything depends on what's surrounding us, just like your circle of life and the people that are in your life. There's great love here. And this is all about a new beginning and believing of worth. Okay, let's get some cards here to see what's happening. Exactly. We are in charge. We are in charge of our foundation, our stability, our security. We're in charge of who we love, where we go, and what we do. We have taken the reins. We have taken the reins because why? Look at, we have been enlightened, right? That's an aura around the emperor. Okay? And the columns there, ancient wisdom coming through for many. Not everyone understands that we all come into this earth plane with all of the wisdom that we've gained from other lifetimes. Okay? That's important. Yeah. We have planted new seeds now. New seeds for new growth. Because why? We've been patient. And these are the blessings that are here now. Partnerships, new ventures, new beginnings. Let's start something. Seriously, let's start something. Let's start something new. Someone could be saying that to you. Understand it's a number 3 though. But this 3, I don't feel like it's anything else but the Trinity actually. This is mind, body, and soul coming together. That's how I feel after a great, just you know, after this whole feeling of walking out from this, you know what I mean? This is what has caused the distrust and the fear, and no longer now are we feeling that way. We have healed this wound. The energy is right here, and we have healed so that we're not fearful of moving forward now. We've healed this heart, and how do I know? I mean, well, come on, right? You have the Ace of Cups here. And what happens? You go from darkness into light because you stopped possibly judging yourself, thinking you're not good enough after being hurt. So now the wound has healed and we're moving forward in a very stable, take charge, ancient wisdom of the ages coming through for many, because that's what happens. You learn from your mistakes. So this is, and not necessarily, I'm just using that as a term. We learn from our mistakes because this is the earth plane. This is where we learn our lessons. But it's not necessarily a mistake. Understand that. It's not. This is something that clearly we all go through to get to the next stage of our shifting. We're ascending. All right? We're going through it now to a place of peace and happiness and contentment of where we stand in our lives and who we represent. Who do you represent? Okay? We took the time. We took the time to learn. We pulled all of that knowledge. The knowledge comes from Mother Earth. We've pulled this knowledge and we've made it work to our benefit now, understanding that we've learned something very valuable. We've learned that we can heal our hearts, okay? Most importantly, we can heal and become whole, mind, body, and soul. Ready, 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 ready. Ready to make a decision? Which path do you choose? We have all the elements here. And sometimes, I'm going to point this out because I'm feeling it. Understand this. If you're an air sign, let's just say, if you're a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, okay? What does air really need? Air already kind of has the movement, yeah? The wind blows. The movement's already there, yes? The fire, well, that's the passion. Okay, we have the fire and the passion through the air. As the wind blows, it heats up the passion and, everything heats up and everything gets, it could be hot and cold, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. However, let's just say the earth is where air signs get very grounded. So understand that when you're we all have the elements within us, but whatever is in your chart, let's say, look through your natal chart. If you're not, I'm using myself as an example for you all to understand. I'm a Gemini sun with a Libra moon. Okay? I don't know my rising sign because I'm adopted. But I need the earth. I need the earth all the time. So I'm always out in nature because I know that the only way that I can balance myself out and not be up in the air, crazy, making decisions left and right from one degree to another, I need this grounding energy. So for me, I know this. So meditation and going into nature helps me to ground myself and to get really clear. All right? So that's the example I'm trying to set for you. When you do choose whatever element you're going to need to help balance you, not that we don't have it, but it does help you to balance out your life. We need all the elements. So whatever you're needing is really important for your self to remain balanced, mind, body, soul. So I'm using that as an example. I have maybe one earth sign in my chart. I need earth. I need Mother Earth. to balance me out. To balance me out. The yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. Do you understand? There it is. We're balancing out ourselves. So this is the plan, this is the Trinity. This is the Trinity. In order to balance masculine and feminine, the universe is literally asking you to find out which element you need more of. Wow, that's really awesome. That's never happened. See? Because otherwise, you're out of control, right? That's what happens. And then we get what? When we get out of control, when we don't have this semblance of balance, the universe says, oh, this is, now we're in the fear-based imbalance mode. Now we're doing crazy shit. See? So this is anxiety and depression. Then we get into this, all the imbalances, emotional, mental, spiritual. This is what happens when you don't seek the balance. Understand that. And this is where you came from already. So the universe is saying, out with the fear, because the fear is reversed. So you are getting a hold of completely your semblance of balance. And by doing that, how are you doing that? You are choosing which element you need to move forward to balance you out, so that you are masculine and feminine merged together in perfect harmony. In perfect harmony. Mind, body, and soul. Okay. This is an amazing reading. I'm not saying that other readings are not amazing. They are. But this is a profound, profound message. I love it. I love it. I really love this message, because it is important for the mind, body, and soul to get balanced and to stay that way, as long as we know what we need to balance that out. We can make choices based upon this. You know, like I said, I go out into Mother Nature, and this balances me out to make choices that are not ridiculous. Balanced choices. And that's what happens. It all balances out then. Okay? All right. There we go. And Horus, the master Horus, comes to us to say, I got a feeling, and to confirm it. The I got a feeling is because it is the moon, and the moon is all about our feelings. So we do really have a feeling of understanding, and understand also, here's the balance, right? And who's balancing this out for us? This beautiful hawk. The hawk is actually my totem, but the hawk comes to not only balance you out, but in order to balance you out, you're seeing the bigger picture. This is the bigger picture. That's what is being told here. It's not only confirmation, but it's talking about this is how the bigger picture works. The bigger picture of what? Of life. Let go of what doesn't serve you. The eye of God is behind you. Let your light shine bright and blossom. This is mind, body, and soul. The waters are calm. She has blossomed beautifully. She is Master Kuan Yin. She is beautiful. And I got new Master cards, which I love. But these I started with. Okay, and we've healed, right? We already talked about this. This is a complete healing of a wound that has taken place. And this is what happens. After the healing, yeah, after the healing, you know, come on, bring it. Bring it. A peaceful state. Again, the aura. I'm telling you, something's definitely up with the aura of enlightenment. You see that. This is beautiful. This is the wisdom of the ages. Not just because they're masters. This is the Aries card, but it is the Emperor, yeah? This is just the wisdom of the ancient ages coming through for you. Actually, some receiving downloads from this wisdom in order to start, like, where you're going. What are you doing? Where are you headed? That's going to give you this peace. And this. Yeah? Blossoming. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful, right? Find the beauty within yourself. The wheel is turning for many right now. Right now. The wheel's turning. Right now. It's happening. We're getting real. It's happening. It's very real. Okay. I'm going to take one of my philosophy love cards. Yeah. Let's pick a couple. Or let's see. Let's just see what the universe wants. One or two or whatever. Well, not that many. Hold on. These are slippery suckers. This is it. The perfectionist is never satisfied. That's a huge message. So let's not try to be perfectionists and let just love be. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.